this is a pretty tough concept, but once you master this, you can even use this technique on what we did in 9.5 when there was just a 1 in front of the x squared. But now we have this. So if we're thinking factors of 7, our only options are 1 and 7, which don't add up to 23. So that's a problem. And the reason that is the case is because we have this 6 out in front now. We used to just have 1s out there, so you could just look at the last number. Now we've got a number in front. So we have some new steps here. Step 1, it says factor out a greatest common factor if there is one besides 1. So is there anything that goes into 6, 23, and 7 except for 1? No. So then it says multiply a and c. Now it goes ax squared plus bx plus c. So whatever has the squared would be your a. Whatever doesn't even have a variable would be your c. So we're multiplying 6 times positive 7, which is 42. Then it says find the factors of AC, 42, with a sum of b. So again, very similar at this point to what we've been doing. So thinking of the factors of 42, 1 times 42, 2 times 21, 3 times 14, or 6 times 7, I need a set with a sum of b. And for us, b is 23. So the numbers we're going to use are going to be 2 and 21. Then it says set up parentheses just like we used to. So we'll set up x plus 2 and x plus 21. Now, if you just took this and FOILed it, you would not get what we started with. So it has this little correcting step, which will be to try to divide the second term in parentheses by a. Now, this just seems like a lot of words, but it's the same procedure over and over. So I put these steps here so you have something to reference back to. So we're going to try to divide it by a, which is 6. Then step 6 says simplify that fraction. So if you had the fraction 2 over 6, what would that reduce to? Or what do you know that goes into 2 and 6? You might say 2. 2 goes into 2 one time, and 2 goes into 6 3 times. Great, we'll come back to that. You're looking at 21 and 6, and you're like, oh snap, 3 goes into both of those. 3 goes into 21 7 times, 3 goes into 6 2 times. Then the last step says, move the denominator to the front of the parentheses. So the denominator here is 3, so we just kick it in front of the x, and it becomes 3x plus 1. Same thing here, we kick the 2 to the front, it becomes 2x plus 7. And this is our final answer, which is very challenging to get there, but we're going to keep practicing with this. Now, if you wanted to check and make sure it foils, you can do 3x times 2x is 6x squared. 3x times 7 is 21x. 1 times 2x is 2x. And 1 times 7 is 7. So this would give us 6x squared plus 23x plus 7. It's tough, man, but we can do this.